This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
A top 15 women's college basketball showdown tonight inside Rupp Arena. Number 8 Kentucky hosting number 13 Duke. 7th meeting all time between these two programs. It was finals week for the Wildcats. The Blue Devils took their finals a week ago. So in Durham, it's been all about basketball. And in Lexington, it's been all about the Scantrons and the correct kind of pencil lead. Duke 5-1 against Kentucky all time. The JUCO transfer Evelyn Akatur, she scored 8 of Kentucky's first 10 points to give the Wildcats the early lead. How about the final seconds of the first quarter here? Janae Thompson.
Kicks right side. Thompson. Oh, good for 3.
Oh, beats the buzzer. 22-13 Wildcats lead. Final minute of the half. Thompson. Oh, that's pretty. The nice floater there. 38-30 Kentucky at intermission. Midway through the third, Maci Morris splash ball. She finished with 9 points. 45-36 Wildcats. Michaela Epps held without a field goal in the first half. Oh, she starts to heat up in the second half for the Cats. Let's go fourth quarter. Morris drives baseline. Great pass to Akatur. She battled foul trouble but still led the Cats with 18 points tonight. Epps had 11 points in the second half. None better than those two. Or maybe 3 because she got fouled right there. Matthew Mitchell, he's all smiles. Epps finishes with 17. Wildcats win 71-61. Kentucky is one of just 9 undefeated teams left in the nation. Now to the men. Freshman Jamal Murray scores a career-high 33 points, but the 4th-ranked basketball Cats lose for a second time this season. Kentucky now 9-2 on the year with a loss to Ohio State on Saturday. Second straight loss away from Rupp Arena this season. At one point, the Cats were down 16. They clawed their way back in, but head coach John Calipari doesn't see a squad playing winning basketball.
You must play to win. You must play to win. That means defensively, you don't take chances. You come up with balls. You win 50-50 balls. You're ahead of the action. On offense, you're making easy plays. You're creating good shots. Your offensive rebounding. If it's not there, if it's a big time play, I'm either getting fouled or I'm making this play. I'm not throwing a ball up that I have 20% chance of making. That means you're going to lose. And when you come down and you throw a lefty leaner and just throw it, that's losing basketball. You get to that rim and get fouled or pass it to somebody else. That's all stuff we're still learning.
Good game for Marcus Lee off the bench. 12 points, 9 rebounds Saturday. Kentucky will now focus its attention on Louisville. The Cardinals come to Lexington this coming Saturday for the in-state rivalry game. Looking long-term, though, the Wildcats' goals are bigger than just the battle for the Bluegrass.
Louisville's always a big game for us. It's in-state rivalry. But we have a really long way to go from our goal, and Louisville's just going to be another game and another step for us to get to.
All right, the Cats will play Cards this coming Saturday. It's number 4 Kentucky and number 19 Louisville the day after Christmas at Rupp Arena in Lexington. Noon tip time. The game televised live right here on WYMT. As for the Cardinals, they are on a 4-game winning streak after beating Western Kentucky by 22 points Saturday. Their only loss this year is to Michigan State. Head coach Rick Pitino pleased after the win, especially with the way his guys played defense down low.
Well, I was very concerned about this game because this team offensively, their power forward's a terrific basketball player, Justin Johnson. We did a really good job on him tonight. And we're still having a tough time to learn. Like, we played multiple defenses tonight, multiple presses. We're having a tough time. It's all based on how you score. And the only way to get around that is for everybody to talk until it becomes second nature. And that's something we'll continue to work on.
Morehead State hosting Western Carolina. The Eagles' last game postponed because the original flight to Spokane, Washington was canceled due to weather conditions in Denver. Eagles were supposed to play Eastern Washington this past Thursday. First bucket of the game against Western Carolina Sunday goes to Brent Arrington. Little contact there. He finished with 10. Later, Morehead State down 6. Corbin Collins off the glass. Morehead with a 4-point lead at the half. Let's go second half. Collins. I'll take all 3 of these. Thank you. 12 points for Collins, 1 of 4 Eagles in double figures. And then Xavier Moon, nice dish off to Anthony Alici. 6 points, 8 rebounds for Alici. Morehead State beats Western Carolina 60-52. First win of the month of December. The Eagles go to Davidson this Wednesday. Coming up next, the Carl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves take on the Nets. Big double-double today for the #1 overall pick. We'll have highlights next. Welcome back. With Andy Dalton out for at least the remainder of the regular season, A.J. McCarron getting his first NFL start today for the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincy taking on the 49ers in San Francisco. Home of Super Bowl 50 this year, right here on WYMT, if I should mention. First and goal in the second quarter. Bengals already up 7-0. You can make that 14-0 with a dap. That's Jeremy Hill. Under a minute to go in the half now. McCarron to Tyler Croft. That's a rookie. 20-yard touchdown. It's 21-0 at the half. Bengals lead. Fourth quarter now. 24-14. Bengals still lead. Blaine Gabbert throws to the end zone, and he is picked off by Sean Williams. Bengals clinch a playoff spot and win the division for the third time since 2009. A.J. McCarron is the first Alabama quarterback to start and win an NFL game since Jeff Rutledge in 1987. Bears at Vikings, career day for former Louisville quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. First quarter, he finds Stephon Diggs. 7-0 Minnesota after that 15-yard touchdown. Second quarter, Teddy's not done. 33 seconds to go in the half. He finds Jerick McKinnon, who does the rest. Vikings lead 17-7 at the half. Third quarter, Bridgewater. Again, he's not done. Diggs. He's not done. Third touchdown pass of the day for Teddy. He's the first Vikings quarterback with 3 touchdown passes in a game since Christian Ponder in Week 17 of 2012 against the Packers. Oh, yeah, he's not done, by the way. Fourth quarter, Teddy's a tucking, a running, and going airborne. Add that touchdown to the stat line. Vikings snap a 2-game losing streak. They're now 9-5 on the season, 38-17 over the Bears. All right, Panthers at Giants. Carolina, the only undefeated team left in the NFL. Cam Newton to Ted Ginn Jr. That makes it 35-14. Cam's got a dap. Fourth quarter, Eli Manning finds Odell Beckham Jr. 21 unanswered fourth quarter points by New York. Game is tied at 35. 4 seconds ago in the game, Graham Gano. Yes. Game winner from 43 yards out. Panthers 14-0 with a 38-35 win over the G-Men. Well, a day after the 4th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats lose in Brooklyn, a former Cat was in Brooklyn. Cat himself, K-A-T, Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves in Brooklyn to take on the Nets. Second quarter, Ricky Rubio. Oh, that's a nice no-looking pass right there. Gory Dang, he slammed it home. Take another look. Oh. That's a dime piece. Rubio, he went for 15 assists on the game. T-Wolves up 9 at the break. Let's go third quarter. Cat fights through some traffic, goes lefty. Fourth quarter, it's Towns again. And one. Karl Anthony Towns goes for 24 points and 10 rebounds in the building he was drafted in. Nets drop their 5th straight, 100-85. That's sports. We'll be back after this.